Hello there, welcome to Sodium Content. I upload clips of games I enjoy and ramble about topics no one cares about. So, you aren't having fun playing games right now. That's okay. We've all been there, and I promise you're gonna have fun again. I think back to a few years ago. I had just relocated for a new job, and I didn't know anyone. On top of that, I was so busy with work. I would get home and hop onto one of the games I played with my friends. I felt like I was constantly catching up. This was the same feeling of anxiety and pressure that I was feeling at work, which had then translated over to my leisure time while gaming. I remember talking to my friends about it and kept getting answers like, "Once we get you caught up, you'll feel better, man. Trust me." Which, in theory, could have been correct. But live service games never let you catch up for long, and anytime there would be a major update, I would be behind again, spending most of a patch trying to catch up because I'm an adult with adult responsibilities. So, how do we enjoy gaming as adults? I won't pretend to have the perfect answer to this, but what I can share is what happened to work for me, and hopefully, it'll help you too. One day, I had just gotten home from work to see that my internet service provider was having issues in my area, and that I probably wouldn't be able to game online at all that night. Then, some sense of relief had washed over me, and I remember feeling odd and thinking it was just so strange that I was relieved that I wasn't going to be playing my usual games. At the time, I didn't have any single player games installed on my PC except for one, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. According to Steam, I had only spent maybe 2 hours on it since I had purchased the game. Most nights, I usually only had about 1 to 2 hours that I could actually spend gaming before I needed to get everything in order for the next day and get ready for bed. But even with that in mind, this time I didn't really feel like I was on a time crunch. I was just running around in Mass Effect, shooting aliens and robots and making choices. I was having fun. Fun. I had forgotten what that felt like. When I got home from work the next day, I may have told a little tiny lie to my friends and said my internet was still down. I then booted up Mass Effect and enjoyed my me time again, and this feeling of relaxation and joy washed over me. And I honestly hadn't felt that since I was a kid, playing Knights of the Old Republic for the first time. Before I went to bed that night, I queued some other single player games to download that I owned but hadn't put much time into. Games like LA Noire, Final Fantasy VII Remake, The Witcher 3, and Cyberpunk 2077. Which I think anyone familiar with my channel knows how that one worked out. I was finally enjoying my free time again, as I relearned how to make my time about me. I did miss gaming with my friends after about a week of this, so I decided to start scheduling time with them on Friday or Saturday nights. But the rest of my time was mine to do what I wanted, when I wanted to do it. So in the end, I guess this is less about gaming and more about setting healthy boundaries for myself. To be honest, I discovered quite a bit about myself while making this video and speaking these thoughts aloud. I sincerely hope that this can help at least one person enjoy gaming again, and if it does, then the video will have served its purpose. So today, instead of a typical video outro, instead, I'd like to just give you 30 seconds to relax and reflect.